Feeling frustrated with the scale? You're putting in the effort but maybe not seeing the results? What if the type of exercise you choose could make a massive difference in your weight loss journey? Today, we're tackling a classic debate. Is cycling or running the ultimate fat-burning champion? Hey everyone, and welcome back to Chavez Cycling. Today, we're diving into a topic I get asked about all the time, and it's a big one for anyone looking to get fitter and lighter. The showdown between cycling and running when it comes to losing weight. Now, before we even start, let me be clear. Any physical activity is better than none, and both cycling and running are incredible for your health, your heart, and your mental well-being. They both burn calories, which is fundamental to creating the calorie deficit you need for weight loss. But they go about it in slightly different ways, and what works best really depends on you, your body, your lifestyle, and what you enjoy. So, let's break this down, point by point, and figure out which might be your best bet for shedding those pounds. First up, calorie burn. This is often the first thing people look at. Which one burns more calories? Generally speaking, running tends to burn slightly more calories per minute than cycling. Why? Because running is a full body weight-bearing activity. You're supporting your entire body weight with every stride, and you're using a lot of different muscles just to propel yourself forward and stay upright. Cycling, while using powerful leg muscles, is less weight-bearing, and the bike supports some of your weight. However, this is a big however, calorie burn isn't just about the per minute rate. It's also about how long and how intensely you can keep going. Think about it. While running might burn more calories if you both go flat out for 30 minutes, how many people can really sustain a high-intensity run for an hour or two? For many, especially beginners or those carrying extra weight, the impact can be too much, limiting the duration. Cycling, on the other hand, is often much easier on the joints. Your knees, ankles, and hips take far less pounding. This means you can often ride for much longer periods. An hour-long bike ride at a moderate pace is very achievable for many people, while an hour-long run might feel impossible. So while the rate might be lower, the total calorie burn over a typical workout session could end up being higher with cycling, simply because you can do it for longer. Let's talk about intensity. Both activities allow for high-intensity interval training, HIIT, which is fantastic for burning calories in a shorter time and boosting your metabolism afterwards, the afterburn effect. Sprinting hills on your bike or doing sprint intervals on a track are both incredibly effective ways to torch calories and improve fitness. But again, the lower impact of cycling often makes it easier to push yourself intensely without the same risk of injury as high-intensity running might carry, especially initially. Now, a crucial factor in weight loss isn't just the workout itself, but consistency. The best exercise for weight loss is the one you'll actually do regularly. This is where personal preference and body mechanics really come into play. If you love the feeling of running, it's the simplicity of just needing shoes and the ability to explore on foot, you are far more likely to stick with it. That consistent effort, even if the per-minute calorie burn is slightly lower than a hypothetical max-effort cycle ride, will yield results over time. However, if you find running hard on your body, suffer from shin splints or knee pain, or simply find it a monotonous grind, you're probably not going to lace up those shoes 3 or 4 times a week consistently. Cycling offers a different experience. For many, it feels less like a chore because of the lower impact. You can cover more ground, see different scenery, and even use it for practical purposes like commuting. The feeling of gliding along, the wind in your hair, it can be genuinely enjoyable. And when exercise is enjoyable, you're much more likely to make it a regular part of your life. This consistency is absolutely golden for long-term weight loss success. Think about the joint impact. This is a major differentiator. Running is a high-impact activity. Every step sends a shockwave through your body. While your body is designed to handle this to a degree, repetitive impact can lead to issues, especially for people who are overweight, new to exercise, or have pre-existing joint conditions. Common running injuries include shin splints, runner's knee, plantar fasciitis, and stress fractures. Cycling is low impact. The motion is smooth and circular. This makes it an excellent option for people who need to be kind to their joints. If you're heavier, starting your fitness journey, recovering from an injury, or simply want to minimize wear and tear on your body, cycling has a significant advantage here. It allows you to get a vigorous cardiovascular workout without the jarring impact. Does this mean runners are doomed to injury? Not at all. Proper form, good shoes, listening to your body, and gradually increasing mileage can significantly reduce the risk of running injuries. But the inherent nature of the activity means the risk is generally higher than with cycling. What about muscle building? Both activities build muscle primarily in the lower body. Running develops calf, hamstring, and quad strength, as well as improving bone density due to its weight-bearing nature. Cycling builds powerful quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calf muscles. Stronger muscles are great for metabolism because muscle tissue burns more calories at rest than fat tissue. So, building muscle through either activity is a positive for weight loss. Asterisk, however, neither cycling nor running alone is a complete strength training program. To truly maximize your metabolic potential and prevent injury, incorporating some form of resistance training a couple of times a week is highly recommended, regardless of whether you choose cycling or running as your primary cardio. Let's consider the practicalities and lifestyle fit. Where do you live? Do you have access to safe running routes or cycling paths? What's the weather like? Running requires minimal equipment, just a good pair of shoes. I can literally step out of your front door and go. This simplicity is a big plus for many. Asterisk, cycling requires a bike, a helmet, and potentially other gear like lights, a lock, etc. There's an initial investment. You also need safe places to ride, whether that's roads, dedicated paths, or trails. However, a bike can also be a mode of transport, allowing you to combine exercise with errands or commuting, integrating physical activity seamlessly into your day. This can be a huge advantage for consistency and calorie burn without needing dedicated workout time. What about time efficiency? If you have limited time, is one better than the other? As we discussed, running can burn more calories per minute, so a short, intense run might be slightly more time efficient for calorie burn than a short, moderate bike ride. However, if you factor in warm-up, cool-down, and potential travel to a safe running spot, the difference might be negligible. And remember, the ability to do longer durations on the bike can lead to higher total burns in a single session. Also, the afterburn effect from high-intensity efforts applies to both. Asterisk, another point to consider is appetite. Some people find that intense running can suppress their appetite temporarily, while others find it makes them ravenous. Similarly, long bike rides can definitely make you hungry. Paying attention to your body's hunger cues and fueling properly with nutritious foods is key, regardless of your chosen activity. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you can eat whatever you want just because you worked out. So how do you choose? Ask yourself these questions. What do I enjoy more? Seriously, this is critical for sticking with it. Asterisk, what feels best on my body? You have joint issues or a history of impact-related injuries? What fits my lifestyle? Do you need something simple you can do anywhere? Or would incorporating exercise into your commute work better? Asterisk, what are my goals beyond just weight loss? Are you training for a specific event, like a 5,000 run or a cycling sportive? If you're new to exercise or carrying significant weight, cycling might be a gentler entry point due to the lower impact. It allows you to build your cardiovascular fitness and lose weight without putting excessive stress on your joints. As you lose weight and get fitter, you might then find running becomes a more comfortable and enjoyable option if you want to try it. If you love the feeling of running and your body can handle the impact, go for it. It's an incredibly effective calorie burner and great for bone health. And here's a thought, why not do both? Cross-training, incorporating both cycling and running into your routine can offer the best of both worlds. You get the high-impact benefits of running like bone density and the low-impact endurance building of cycling. It can also help prevent overuse injuries by varying the stresses on your body and keep things interesting, preventing boredom. Asterisk, ultimately, the winner in the cycling versus running for weight loss debate isn't a universal truth. It's deeply personal. The most effective activity for you is the one you can do consistently, as it challenges you appropriately, and that you genuinely enjoy enough to stick with long term. Focus on consistency, intensity when appropriate, listening to your body and fueling your body with nutritious food. Whether you choose 2 wheels or 2 feet, commit to it, and you will see results. Remember, weight loss is a journey, and exercise is just one piece of the puzzle. Diet plays a massive role, but finding a form of exercise you love is key to making the journey sustainable and enjoyable. So are you a runner, a cyclist, or maybe both? Oh, let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Chavez Cycling for more tips on making cycling a part of your daily life for fitness and fun. Asterisk. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.